you live your whole life in this internal conflict that you don't even realize exists. And you actually could be happier. You could be more at peace. You know, not to say like you can't find that, because of course the world around you can give you that, and you can create conditions that support all that. But to a degree, you're always going to be dependent. You're never going to be dependent on yourself. Because look at this internal conflict. How could you depend on such an internal conflict? Well, you can't. That's why that needs to be worked on. And then naturally, your instincts will be more geared towards, you know, not all that's causing that to even exist. It's like, oh man, I'm changing. You know, instead of trying to actually change and be a different person, which no doubt has a lot of value and even sometimes is even necessary. But the point is why people can't actually change, and this is why people can't actually become a completely different person in a better way. That remains. It's consistent. It doesn't ever fall back because it's worked on the things that were holding it down to begin with. And when you work on that stuff, and you become more realize this stuff exists, you become more aware. There's a part of you, this sense of you that's observing all that. That then brings it all to light. That then is the thing that makes the difference. It's the realize, and it's that sense of yourself that is an observation. And it's like, I notice this. And that takes time to even get to be able to even do that. But you see, in time, when we practice and we work on ourselves, I mean, this life is yours. I mean, literally. I mean, it's yours regardless either way, but you get to actually change. And this is where like real true change occurs, because it's like it's all in the mind. It's also all in the body too, because we don't realize we have stored emotions in our body that are unresolved, that are actually sitting there, that are causing pain in our body. And we're like, what? There's no stored emotion. That's crazy. Well, you know, anyone could have thought any of this was crazy. And it brings us back to the idea of like, what's possible? Is it really unreasonable to think something's possible?